You turn on the light. WLIF Light 102. And at 5:59, let's take our first look at the morning news. Here's Vicki Cox.
Good morning. It happened again last night in the San Francisco area. What residents fear most: earthquake.
Don't start your day without the light on. WLIF Light 102.
If you could read my mind.
Light 102 with Gordon Lightfoot's classic, If You Could Read My Mind. Whitney Houston just before, and the 6 o'clock hour began with Barry Manilow, and I write the songs. Good morning, Baltimore, 6:13. I'm Gary Helton on Light 102.
Outdoor enthusiasts, listen up. The biggest consumer celebration ever held in the history of
Chrysler, Plymouth, Dodge, Jeep, or Eagle dealer now.
Light 102 wants to send you to Hawaii. Not right now, but stop by Value Equipment on Bel Air Road at Putty Hill Road to enter Light 102's Spring Fantasy Giveaway. Now, weekly prizes include a pleasant Hawaiian holiday for two and a week's pay up to $1,000. And if you win the grand prize, Value Equipment Incorporated will mow and trim your lawn up to 2 acres from Memorial Day until Labor Day. Listen to WLIF Mondays for us to announce your name, enter, and win in the Spring Fantasy Giveaway from Light 102. Light 102 with Glenn Fry and Company, the Eagles and the Best of My Love. Before that, a duet from a unlikely pair, Julio Iglesias and Willie Nelson. And To All the Girls I've Loved Before, Barbara Lewis, 1963, the year for Hello Stranger. That got our musical set underway at about 15 after the hour. 27 after 6 now at Light 102. We'll take a look at that weekend weather forecast. Doesn't sound too bad. We'll give you the update in just a second.
When it comes to hard-working trucks, it's advantage Dodge. Like our Cummins Turbo.
Nice place to do business. You might even run into me at the Perry Hall branch. Well, coming up this half hour, we've got Elvis Presley, James Taylor, Mike and the Mechanics will be here in the next 30 minutes, as well as Neil and Dara Sadaka. But first, let's take a look outside. Nice day forecast. Kind of muggy this morning. You'll notice that if you go outside, a little misty. But anyway, we're calling for a mixture of sunshine and clouds this afternoon. Warm temperatures, highs 85 to 90 for tonight. Partly cloudy, lows down into the middle 60s, about 65 or so this evening. 93% is that relative sticky humidity this Saturday morning. 69 degrees at Light 102. Keep the light on all weekend. WLIF, the new Light 102.
We're caught in a trap.
There he goes, the king himself. 1969, the year for Suspicious Minds, Elvis Presley. Before that, Philadelphia's Stylistics, You Make Me Feel Brand New. And we began with Heart and These Dreams. It's about, coming up on 16 before 7 on a Saturday morning with Gary Helton. If you played the Maryland State Lottery games last evening, here are your winners. 356 was the pick 3. 356, the pick 4. 3054. 3054. Hope you were a winner. You'll be a winner if you keep the light on all day, that's for sure. WLIF. Light 102.
I got those low down, low beat blues. I'm aching.
The light you listen to. WLIF, Light 102.
When you walk into a room, your beauty steals my breath away.
Light 102, Neil and Dara Sadaka from 10 years ago, Should Have Never Let You Go. Before that, Mike and the Mechanics in the Living Years. And we began with Sweet Baby James himself, James Taylor, and the Handyman. It's about 2 minutes and a half or so before 7. In my next hour, we'll hear songs from Billy Joel. George Michael will be here, Chuck Mangione, Linda Ronstadt, and many more of your favorites. I hope you'll stick around. Let's go now to Vicki Cox in the WLIF newsroom for another look at the morning news. Vicki?
Good morning. Still some glitches when it comes to the Hubble Space Telescope. A project spokesman says it'll take another day.
Your favorite singers and favorite songs on WLIF, Light 102. Linda Ronstadt on Light 102 with an old Smokey Robinson tune, The Tracks of My Tears. Before that, the Mamas and Papas. Billy Joel was in that set, and we began the 7 o'clock hour with Crosby, Stills, and Nash, and Wasted on the Way. Good morning, Baltimore. It's the weekend, 7:14 with Big Gare on Light 102.
These are the sounds of spring fever.
It's a light touch to your morning. The music of Light 102. Light 102 with the music of Simon and Garfunkel. Also heard from Terry DeSario with KC and Yes, I'm Ready. And George Michael with My Wife's theme song, Kissing a Fool. 7:27 at Light 102.
You can make money and win fabulous prizes just by watching WNUV TV musical Into the Woods, April 17 through May 13 at the Mechanic Theater. Call 625-1400 for tickets.
Saturday morning with Gary Helton on Light 102. Already 68 degrees outside. We're going up to a high between 85 and 90 today. Yeah, get out of that bed and enjoy it under partly sunny skies and warm, warm weather. You know, this is strange. Back Thanksgiving, it snowed. And January, it got up into the 60s and the 70s. Then February and March, we froze again. Now here we are in the 90s in April. Might as well make your Ocean City plans for Halloween this year. Tonight, it's going to be partly cloudy, low going down into the mid-60s. And tomorrow, a little cooler, mid to upper 70s will be our high. And we've got a chance of some showers or thunderstorms creeping into the picture tomorrow. Again, 68 degrees at Light 102 with Chuck Mangione. The only place that always keeps it light. WLIF Light 102. Light 102 with a classic from Glenn Campbell. Also heard from Joe Cocker and You Are So Beautiful. Bette Midler's The Rose. And the musical set began with Chuck Mangione, The Trumpet of, and Feels So Good. 7:44 on a Saturday morning with Gary Helton. Nice day outside. Sun coming up. All that morning mist is burning off. The humidity's dropping a little bit. Going to be a mixture of sunshine and clouds today. 85 to 90 is our forecast high. Get out and enjoy it. But before you do anything, this will probably be the easiest thing that you'll do all day, because if your office hasn't entered WLIF's Light Lunch Contest, here's what you have to do. Send a business card or a letterhead to WLIF Light Lunch, 920 Providence Road, 920 Providence Road, Suite 200. And that's Baltimore, 21204. Then listen on Thursdays, and if we announce your name and you call us back within about a half hour, you'll win lunch for 10. Yeah, 10. Delivered to your office from Chef's Expressions, Command Performance Catering. They're located on York Road across from the fairgrounds. And your hungry weekend friends at Light 102. One great song after another on Light 102. Light 102 with the Letterman and The Way You Look Tonight. Before that, Elton John's Candle in the Wind, and we began with Bill Withers and Lean on Me. Just about 5 before 8 on a Saturday morning. We're coming up into the 8 o'clock hour. Let's see, who do we have here? We've got the Righteous Brothers, Lionel Richie to sing. Natalie Cole will be here. We'll take a trip back into our Wayback Machine for a classic from Johnny Mathis, and we'll go sailing with Christopher Cross and lots more of your favorites. Too many to mention. In fact, you'll just have to stick around and listen. Vicky's up next with the news, then more music on Light 102.
Have you ever heard the saying, a penny not spent is a penny kept?
And now here's Rich Little.
The perfect station to enjoy wherever you are. WLIF Light 102.
Ballerina girl.
Light 102 with a pretty song by Lionel Richie, Ballerina Girl. Before that, a little Blue-Eyed Soul from Bill Medley and Bobby Hatfield. Collectively, the Righteous Brothers and Soul and Inspiration. And the 8 o'clock hour began with England Dan and John Ford Coley, and It's Sad to Belong. Good morning, Baltimore. It's Saturday. The weekend is here. 8:11. I'm Gary Helton, Patapsco High School, class of 19. Never mind. At Light 102.
Here's a very famous person for O'Donnell Honda.
I'm here with my good friend, 54. I thought they were talking about me for a moment until they mentioned the loincloth. For the biggest variety of light favorites from yesterday and today, turn on the light. WLIF Light 102. For continuous favorites that are always just light, we're Baltimore's station of choice. WLIF Light 102. Light 102 doing a little reminiscing with the Little River Band. Preceded by Natalie Cole and I Live For Your Love, and Jim Croce's Time in a Bottle. Well, our time at WLIF is 8:25, 25 after 8 on a Saturday morning with Big Gare. And looking outside, 71 degrees already, going up to a high between 85 and 90 under partly sunny, partly cloudy skies today. Tonight going down into the middle 60s or so. And tomorrow looks like a nice day, except we've got some showers that may creep into the forecast. Be a little cooler, too. Mid to upper 70s tomorrow. 71 again at Light 102 with a classic from Johnny Mathis coming up in just a minute. You stay right there.
Can Ray Conrad play basketball? Who is Ray Conrad?
We're the only station in Baltimore that plays soft, relaxing, light music all day and all night. WLIF, Light 102. Light 102 doing a little sailing with Christopher Cross. That may not be a bad idea this afternoon. Fellow who will also, I might add, celebrate birthday number 39 next week, will Big Chris. Tony Orlando and Dawn in there as well. And we began with the Earl Garner composed Misty, as recorded by Johnny Mathis. No, I didn't get a call from a lady named Evelyn on that one. Heaven forbid. Clint Eastwood, I ain't. It's 8:40 at Light 102.
Now, Advantage Chrysler means 0% financing or rebates up to
It's Saturday morning at Light 102. Gary Helton with you until 12 noon. Going to be a nice day outside today. Get out and enjoy it. Going up to between 85 and 90 degrees. Mostly sunny. Some clouds will creep in, though, but all in all, be a great day. And let's see, what else do we have to tell you? Oh, I know. tomorrow morning at 9, there's a very special program that we call the Special of the Week, appropriately. It's 3 hours of music, perfect for a Sunday morning. Now, this Sunday, Ken Lamb brings back the hits of April, including music from the Platters, the Fleetwoods, and Phil Collins. The Special of the Week, this Sunday morning at 9, is brought to you by WHC Wilson Realtors on WLIF, Light 102. You found Baltimore's best music on WLIF, Light 102. Light 102 with Eddie Rabbit, and I love a rainy night. He must be obsessed by rain. About 10 years before that, he wrote Kentucky Rain for Elvis Presley. Before that, David Gates and Bread with Aubrey. We also heard from Spanky and Our Gang, and we began that musical set with Barbra Streisand and Neil Diamond and You Don't Bring Me Flowers. We've got about 3 before 9 now, and in my next hour, music from Restless Heart. The Beatles will be here, as well as Al Jarreau, Laura Branigan, and many, many others right here on Light 102. I'm Gary Helton. You stay right beside your radio. Let's turn now to Vicki Cox in the WLIF newsroom.
Good morning. Many Marylanders are boarding buses for Washington today. It's not a sightseeing tour. Instead,
light and easy every time you turn on the light. WLIF Light 102.
Yesterday.
Light 102 with the ballad sound of the Beatles, and yesterday also heard from the Carpenters, and we kicked off the 9 o'clock hour with Restless Heart and I'll Still Be Loving You. Good Saturday morning, Baltimore. Beautiful outside. Get out and enjoy it. I'm Gary Helton with you until 12 noon. Time now for Susan.
Pasadena furniture, the solid wood people.
Music that makes you feel good whenever you turn on the light. WLIF Light 102. Like what you hear? Well, don't keep it all to yourself. Tell a friend to turn on the light. WLIF, the new Light 102. Light 102 with the biggest hit for Chicago's Shy Lights and Oh Girl. Also heard from Kenny Rogers Through the Years and Nicolette Larson's Lot of Love. We've got just about 27 after 9 on a Saturday morning with Big Gar on Light 102.
Everything for your lawn and garden from the ground up.
For Light 102, where it's 9:29, and it's going to be a hot one today. Of course, it might be hot today, but it might get colder in town in a couple of weeks. We're talking about the Calder Cup, of course. The Skipjacks are in the hunt. They're taking on the Rochester Americans this afternoon. Why don't you go on down and back the Jacks at the Baltimore Arena? 1 o'clock is game time. If you can't make it for some reason, well, then tune the game in. We've got it on the AM, 1300 AM, WLIF. And let's see, taking a look at that weather forecast, as I said, it's going to be quite warm today with a mixture of sunshine and clouds. We're already up to 75 degrees, the high expected to reach 85 to 90. And the humidity down right now, 71%, 75 degrees again at Light 102. For soft and familiar favorites, turn on the light. WLIF, Light 102. Light 102 with a song from the musical Promises, Promises. Dionne Warwick and I'll Never Fall in Love Again. Al Jarreau's After All before that. and Glenn Medeiros, and Never Gonna Change My Love for You. 9:41 on a Saturday with Gary Helton. If you played the Maryland State Lottery games last evening, here are your winners. 356 was the pick 3. 356. 3054 was the pick 4. 3054. Going to be a nice day. Get outside and enjoy it. 85 to 90 will be our high. 75 right now at Light 102.
Every classic has a first name. Mozart, a classic composer. First name.
9:44, and I've got a question for you. Nice day today. Are you off? Are you working? Well, maybe if you're off and you've got the family with you, or perhaps you're just by yourself and you don't exactly want to stay home on this beautiful day, well, then find out where things are happening. All you have to do is call the WLIF Life Around Maryland events line. It's toll-free, and the number is 1-800-223-WLIF. Isn't that clever? 1-800-223-9543. The Life Around Maryland events line is brought to you by the Maryland Office of Tourism and WLIF, Light 102. For soft and familiar favorites, turn on the light. WLIF, Light 102. Light 102 with Lobo, and I love you so much, well, whatever. Don't expect me to be your friend. Laura Branigan before that, also Neil Sedaka's Laughter in the Rain. Don't have to worry about that today, that's for sure. And Paul Moriarty's classic from 1968, and Love is Blue. Well, we've got about 2 minutes before 10 o'clock, and coming up in my next hour, Crystal Gale will be here, as well as Percy Faith in the orchestra, Sade, an encore by Neil Diamond, and Gordon Lightfoot will take us down the Carefree Highway. Stick around, another hour of music coming up with me, Gary Helton, on Light 102.
There's a whole new kind of beer coming your way.
Back at winning the WLIF Spring Fantasy Giveaway from WLIF Light 102.
78 degrees at 10:01. Here's our WLIF forecast, a mixture of sunshine and clouds. Quite warm today with highs 85 to 90. Tonight, cloudy and low about 65 degrees. For Sunday, cloudy and cooler, a chance of some showers or thunderstorms. The high tomorrow near 78. Right now, our humidity at 62%. Once again, we have 78 degrees at WLIF FM and AM Baltimore with another hour of favorites on Light 102.
3 o'clock in the morning, and it looks like it's gonna be.
The station you can keep on all the time. The Light, WLIF, Light 102.
It don't matter to me if you're in, 'cause it don't matter to me.
David Gates and Bread with a rather blasé attitude. It don't matter to me. Before that, Elton John from his current CD, Sleeping with the Past. The tune's called Sacrifice. And the 10 o'clock hour began with Crystal Gale, 1978, for Talking in Your Sleep. Oh, will that get you in trouble? Gary Helton at Light 102. Weekend Gare, not to be confused with Gary Hamilton. Weekday Gare. Yeah, he's on 10 to 2 middays here at Light 102. And coming up after the break, the very first song that I ever played on the radio. It was 18 years ago. You want to know what it was? You'll have to hang on and find out at Light 102.
The bug stops here. Sure, our slogan's clever, but
Mr. Mattresses on 1772 Sulphur Spring Road. Check our Friday ad in the Sun or call 247-2020.
Mr. Mattress, I'll spread the good news.
Turn on the light for your favorite soft hits on high-quality compact disc from WLIF, Light 102. For soft and familiar favorites, turn on that light. WLIF, Light 102. That's Bob Welch on Light 102 with The Sentimental Lady, preceded by Sade and The Sweetest Taboo. And the first song I ever played on a radio station. It was 18 years ago. The song was old then, though. Percy Faith and the theme from A Summer Place. We've got about 26 minutes after 10 o'clock now on a Saturday with Gary Helton on Light 102.
Hi, this is Dick Ireland on behalf of Clark, Appler, and Lober Opticians. Okay, so sometime...
Road and Timonium, Baltimore's leader in sales, service, and satisfaction.
Turn on the light for Baltimore's best variety of soft favorites, like this one by the Righteous Brothers on WLIF, Light 102.
Oh, my love.
Now your favorite music is all on one station, WLIF, Light 102.
I can't cover up my feelings in the name of love.
From the film of the same title, It's My Turn, Diana Ross on Light 102. Before that, an encore by Neil Diamond, Play Me, and the Unchained Melody by the Righteous Brothers led off that set of music. We've got 20 minutes before 11 o'clock on a Saturday, beautiful Saturday outside, with Gary Helton at Light 102. I hope wherever you go, whatever you do today, you take us along. The music of WLIF, Light 102.
Look, it's Regis Philbin.
Where?
By the Entenmann's display.
What's he? Visit us at 201 Reisterstown Road, Frankel Cadillac, because your time is now.
And be sure to catch WLIF's sports updates each weekday afternoon. Mark Thoner reports on the Orioles, the Blast, and the Skipjacks in their continuing quest for that Calder Cup. That goes on at 4:30 and 5:30. Those sports reports with Mark Thoner every weekday on Light 102. Wherever you are this Saturday morning, on the job, at home, in the car, at the shopping mall, just about any place at all, you're hearing the light you listen to, WLIF, Light 102.
Dance with me. I want to be a partner. Can't you see? Autumn leaves and BB guns. God didn't make little green apples. It don't rain in Indianapolis in the summertime.
Light 102, and recapping the songs and artists in that set, we began with a trip down the Carefree Highway with Gordon Lightfoot. Never Gonna Let You Go, Sergio Mendez after that. Orleans with Dance With Me, and we wrapped it up with Little Green Apples by O.C. Smith. We've got about a minute before 11. We'll give you another look at the weather forecast in just a second. And in my final hour together with you this Saturday, I'll be featuring some music from Ambrosia, the Miami Sound Machine. Glenn Fry will be here, Michael Jackson, many, many more. Let's stay together at the Light Place on your radio, WLIF, Light 102.
Rebates? The airways and newspapers are full of them. Listen to this. They increase their prices,
Waiting for the right time. This is it. The Scan store-wide sale. It's really wide.
82 degrees at 11:02. Here's our WLIF weather. This afternoon, mostly sunny with near record high temperatures. That high will be about 90 degrees. Tonight, clouds moving in, the low about 65. For Sunday, cloudy and cooler with a chance of some showers or thunderstorms. The high tomorrow about 78 degrees. Right now, our humidity at 62%. And once again, we have 82 degrees at WLIF FM and AM Baltimore with another hour of favorites on Light 102. Only the best songs. Always just light. WLIF Light 102.
Please lock me away.
Across the ocean we went for England's Peter and Gordon and A World Without Love on Light 102. The Carpenters just before. We've only just begun. And we began the 11 o'clock hour with Ambrosia and The Biggest Part of Me. Just about 11:13 on a Saturday. Gorgeous day outside. You keep the light on, though. The light of 102.
Look, it's Regis Philbin.
Where?
By the Entenmann's display.
What's he?
Toyota Value saves money every day. So don't wait another day. Your Baltimore area Toyota dealer delivers value today and tomorrow.
Anytime you hear soft and familiar favorites, you're listening to WLIF, Light 102. Music that feels right all the time. At the Light Place on your radio. WLIF. Light 102. Light 102 with the former lead singer of the Eagles, Mr. Glenn Frey, and The One You Love, preceded by the Miami Sound Machine featuring Gloria Estefan and Don't Want to Lose You. Even Now kicked us off with Barry Manilow. It's about 28 minutes after 11 o'clock on a Saturday. Gary Helton Weekend Gear rounding the clubhouse turn and into the home stretch of another Saturday with you at Light 102.
It's happening right now. The fantastic one-day sale.
When your FM dial is set at 102, you know you'll be hearing all your favorite light music. WLIF, Light 102. Oh, I heard you singing along to that one. Pretty Song on Light 102 by Michael Jackson with Seda Garrett. I think she's the lady that wrote that one. I Just Can't Stop Loving You. Before that, the Beach Boys. And we began with Pretty Anne Murray from Nova Scotia and the Love Song. It's about 20 minutes before 12 at Light 102.
The bug stops here. Sure, our slogan's clever, but...
What's your spring fantasy? Oh, boy, would the FCC yank me off. Never mind. Maybe you'd like a pleasant Hawaiian holiday for two plus a week's pay. I wouldn't mind that myself. And that week's pay could be up to $1,000. Well, these are the weekly prizes in the Light 102 Spring Fantasy Giveaway. Stop by Scan International in Towson or Columbia to enter, and if you win the grand prize, one of your gifts will be an entertainment center, if I can get it out, from Scan International. Listen to WLIF on Mondays for us to announce your name. Enter and win in the Spring Fantasy Giveaway from Light 102. For the biggest variety of light favorites from yesterday and today, turn on the light. WLIF, Light 102. Light 102 with the music of Marty Balin. Also heard from Peaches and Herb in that set. We went across the big pond again to England for Chad and Jeremy. And how about England Dan and John Ford Coley? They led off the set with Nights Are Forever Without You. Well, it's about time for me to make way for Carrie. This is Gary Helton. You have a terrific week. Thanks for having me in for music this morning, and let's do it again next Saturday at noon. I'll bring the records, courtesy of Light 102.
Ah, spring is in the air. Time for a break, like relaxing in the sun with a good book. Remember,
it'll be a great career move.
Bye, Brad.
Say, maybe I'll meet a new racquetball partner. You never know, right, Susan? Susan? Hello? The Worthington Place grand opening. be there.
86 degrees at 12:01. Here's the WLIF weather this afternoon. Mostly sunny with near record high temperatures. Will be around 90 degrees today. Tonight, clouds moving in, the low about 65. For Sunday, cloudy and cooler with a chance of some showers or thunderstorms. The high tomorrow about 78 degrees. Right now, the humidity at 40%. Once again, 86 degrees at WLIF, FM and AM Baltimore. Now another hour of favorites with Carrie Cook on Light 102. It's a light touch to your afternoon. The music of Light 102. Light 102 WLIF as the sitar fades in the background. Billy Joe, BJ Thomas, and Hooked on a Feeling. We also heard from the Fifth Dimension, Marilyn McCoo and Company, Loves Lines, Angles, and Rhymes. Simply Red, if you don't know me by now. And we began our 12 o'clock hour with England Dan and John Ford Coley, and I'd really love to see you tonight. Good afternoon, Baltimore. Nice outside. A little breezy, a little humid. Nice day anyway. I'm Gary Helton with you all afternoon until 6 o'clock on the light place in your life. Light 102.
Hi, this is Dick Ireland on behalf of Clark, Appler, and Lober Opticians. Okay, so
Actually priced through Sunday only. This offer is good at all 4 G Briggs stores. Don't miss it.
12:15 is our time now at Light 102. I had to double check there, see if I was on. And you know that by now any time is a great time to get friendly. Well, I've got coupons for you and 3 others to enjoy the new Friendly's Big Beef with cheese and ice cream cones all around. Now, today is 5/5, so why don't you be my 10th caller at 481-WLIF, 481-9543, and I'll send you a family 4-pack of coupons from Friendly in our Friendly's Fun in the Sun giveaway, because anytime's great to get friendly. From WLIF, Light 102. Don't start your day without the light on. WLIF, Light 102.
To lead a better life, I need my
Light 102 with the lads from Liverpool, and Here, There, and Everywhere. We also heard from Michael Johnson and Bluer Than Blue, and Kenny Rogers' Crazy started us on that musical segment. And congratulations this afternoon to Suzanne Bourne of Hampstead, Maryland. Suzanne is taking the family to Friendly's for the new Big Beef and Cheese, and then they're going to cool down with ice cream cones for dessert. She was our lucky number 10, our caller number 10. And our winner this time around in the Friendly Fun in the Sun giveaway. Be listening for your chance to win a family 4-pack of coupons from Friendly and WLIF, Light 102. Your next chance to win comes up in a couple of hours. Stick around with Big Gare on the weekend at Light 102.
This Sunday, a special 12-page scan catalog will be in the magazine section of your Washington Post.
In the car, at home, on the job, out at the shopping mall, or any place at all, you're hearing the light you listen to. WLIF, Light 102. Light 102, and it's good to be back. Harry Nielsen, and everybody's talking from the film Midnight Cowboy. Remember when that came out about 21 years ago or so? It was rated X. My, how times have changed, huh? We also heard from Carly Simon, Peebo Bryson with a slight interruption there. And we also had Linda Ronstadt with Aaron Neville from the CB, Cry Like a Rainstorm, Howl Like the Wind in All My Life. 1244 at Light 102.
Look, it's Regis Philbin.
Where?
By the Entenmann's display.
What's...
For continuous favorites that are always just light. We're Baltimore's station of choice, WLIF, Light 102. light on all weekend. WLIF, the new Light 102. Light 102 and the Shy Lights with Old Girl. I'd be in trouble if you leave me now. Anne Murray before that, reprising an old Monkees tune, Daydream Believer. And we also heard from David Gates and Bread and Aubrey. About 3 minutes before 1 at Light 102.
When is a sale really a sale? When it's an AMBAC sale.
That giant.
75 degrees at 1 o'clock, WLIF weather. This afternoon, variable cloudiness, windy and warmer with a 50% chance of some showers or thunderstorms. The highs today in the upper 70s to low 80s. Tonight, chance of some evening showers, then gradual clearing, lows around 50 to 55 degrees. For Sunday, partly sunny and cool, highs in the mid or upper 60s. Humidity right now, 57%. Once again, 75 degrees at WLIF, FM and AM Baltimore. With another hour of favorites on Light 102. The only place that always keeps it light. WLIF, Light 102.
Baby, I'm yours.
Barbara Lewis on Light 102, Baby, I'm Yours. Before that, a tune written by Eddie Rabbitt for Elvis Presley, Kentucky Rain, and we began the 1 o'clock hour with Peter Cetera and A.B. Grant, and The Next Time I Fall. 1:10 with Gary Helton, Weekend Gare on Light 102.
Look, it's Regis Philbin.
Where?
By the Entenmann's display.
What's National Hotel at BWI Airport? Don't miss it.
WLIF Light 102 and Merriweather Post Pavilion are teaming up to give you a chance all this week to win tickets to see some of your favorites in concert. Now, they include Bob Newhart, The Temptations and the Four Tops, James Taylor, Linda Ronstadt. Well, the list goes on. It really does. Be listening for your next opportunity on WLIF Light 102. For soft and familiar favorites, turn on the light. WLIF Light 102. Light 102 with Barry Manilow and Could It Be Magic. Also heard from the Rascals. They were no longer the young Rascals at that point in their career with Groovin', Hopelessly Devoted to You from the film Grease by Olivia Newton-John, and from the film also E.T., Neil Diamond's Heartlight. We've got about 27 after 1 o'clock on a kind of a gray Saturday in Baltimore. We've got an iffy chance of some showers or thunderstorms. 75 degrees is our temp at the moment, going up to about 78, maybe 80 degrees as well. And let's see, coming up in the next half hour, I have music from Phil Collins. Starbuck will be here, the Captain and Tennille, and we'll go back in time for some music from an old James Bond flick. That's all coming up in the next 30 minutes or so, right here at Light 102.
The bug stops here. Sure, our slogan's clever, but at
Hart Road. The address is 1003 Hart Road. For more information, call 821-5181.
For the biggest variety of light favorites from yesterday and today, turn on the light. WLIF, Light 102. Tell a friend to turn on the light. WLIF, the new Light 102. Light 102 from the film Casino Royale. You remember that one, the old James Bond picture. Sergio Mendes with Brazil 66 and The Look of Love. Also heard from Starbuck, Air Supply, and Phil Collins with A Groovy Kind of Love. Got us going that time around. It's about 16 before 2. I'm Gary Helton. You're with Light 102.
These are the sounds of spring fever.
One more time. One more time.
Thanks for switching on the light. WLIF, Light 102. Leave a tender moment alone. Good advice on Light 102 from Billy Joel from the album or CD, depending on your equipment. An Innocent Man. Captain and Tennille just before that, and Do That to Me One More Time. No, I don't want you to call me and tell me about your equipment. The Bee Gees got the musical. I'm so confused. Got the musical set started with Run to Me. We've got just about 4 minutes before 2 o'clock on a Saturday with Big Gare. Coming up in my next hour with you, the latest from Elton John. We'll also hear from Al Jarreau. We'll go up north to Philadelphia to listen to the Stylistics, Taylor Dane, and jump back in time for a classic from Mr. Sam Cooke. That's all coming up in the next hour. That and much, much more. You keep the light on. WLIF, Light 102.
Is Sunday. Special 12-page scan catalog will be in the magazine section of your Washington Post.
Is on its way. Maybe a little wait, but Perrier is worth waiting for.
Got something to pass on to you now from the National Weather Service. They have issued this afternoon a special marine warning effective immediately for the waters of the Chesapeake Bay from Colonial Beach down in Anne Arundel County to the tip of Kent Island. That's the southern tip now of Kent Island, over in Queen Anne's County on the eastern shore. Their weather radar has indicated a thunderstorm over northern Calvert County at present. It's moving east-northeast at about 25 knots. So the storm may contain some heavy rain, some briefly gusty winds, and some possible dangerous lightning. So if you are boating at present on the Chesapeake Bay in the vicinity of the Bay Bridge between Anne Arundel and Queen Anne's County, you are advised to take the necessary precautions at once. Once again, the Weather Service issuing a special marine warning, effective immediately, the waters of the Chesapeake Bay from Colonial Beach in Anne Arundel County to the southern tip of Kent Island. Thunderstorm moving from Calvert County east-northeast, may have some gusty winds, some dangerous lightning, and some heavy rain. You be aware and take care out there on the Chesapeake Bay. WLIF weekend weather at 1:59. For this afternoon, variable cloudiness, windy and warmer with a 50% chance of some showers or thunderstorms. The high today in the upper 70s to low 80s. Tonight, a chance of some evening showers and then gradual clearing, lows around 50 to 55. For Sunday, the special forecast for the March of Dimes Walkathon and the Bay Bridge Walk. Partly sunny and cool, temperatures in the upper 50s early in the morning, rising into the mid-60s by the afternoon. 55% is our relative humidity, 75 degrees at WLIF, FM and AM Baltimore, with another hour of favorites on Light 102. Not too hard, just light. WLIF, Light 102.
I'm sitting
2 o'clock hour is underway in Light 102. We began with Linda Ronstadt and Ooh Baby Baby. Elton John from his latest, Sleeping with the Past is the title of the album. Sacrifice, the name of the single. Homeward Bound by Simon and Garfunkel wrapped us up. It's about 11 minutes after 2 with Gary Helton at Light 102.
When is a sale really a sale? When it's an AMBAC sale, of course.
In Kentuckian, tonight at 8 on WNUV TV 54.
Hey, that's a neat old movie. Also stars Oliver Hardy. Yeah, you remember him, don't you? Well, whenever you hear soft and familiar favorites, you're listening to The Light, WLIF, Light 102. The perfect station to unwind with. WLIF, Light 102. Light 102 with the Mamas and the Papas. Also heard from Kenny Rogers, Al Jarreau in that set, and we began from the film Lovers and Other Strangers, For All We Know, the Carpenters. We've got 28 after 2 at Light 102. I'm Gary Helton with you until 6. Hope you're having a great afternoon.
Okay, I'm going to say a word, and you tell me the first thing that pops into your head.
Why? You're making sure I'm...
These are all your favorites, your light favorites on Light 102. Light 102 and lots of love in that set of music. Roger Daltrey, Without Your Love. Taylor Dane, I'll Always Love You. And we began with the Stylistics, the Philadelphia guys, and I'm Stone in Love with You. Well, we certainly are feeling amorous this Saturday afternoon. 2:42 with Gary Helton at Light 102.
Ah, spring is in the air. Time for a break, like relaxing in the sun with a good book. Remember, there's price at only 79 cents for a 12-ounce bag.
Light 102, and did you have a tough week at the office, perhaps, or out on the job, where if you work outside rather than inside? Well, I can certainly identify with that. Maybe you're off today or tomorrow and you're off with the family, or you're just by yourself. Well, in any case, find out where things are happening by calling the WLIF Life Around Maryland events line. Now, it's toll-free. The number is 1-800-223-WLIF, 1-800-223-9543. It's brought to you by the Maryland Office of Tourism and WLIF, Light 102.
You tell me that you're leaving.
The perfect station to enjoy wherever you are. WLIF, Light 102. Light 102. Diana and Julio. Tell me, guys, when you sing along with that, do you do it with a Spanish accent? Huh? All of you. We went back in the Wayback Machine to 1960 for Sam Cooke's Wonderful World. And Neil Sedaka started us off with Breaking Up Is Hard to Do. We've got about 5 before 3 at Light 102. And coming up in my next hour with you, we'll go north of the border to Canada for Anne Murray. A couple of memories from the Turtles and the Drifters as well. Nice sound from Roger Whittaker. Let me get it right. Roger Whittaker. And The Last Farewell. And a pretty tune from the group called Three Dog Night. All those and many, 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 many more. So many I can't even mention them. You're just going to have to listen on to Light 102.
The bug stops here. Sure, our slogan's clever, but...
Count on us 24 hours a day.
74 degrees at 2:58. Over the past hour or so, the storms and the thunder showers and so on that we were telling you about over the Chesapeake Bay developed, and they've been moving sort of to the east and the northeast, kind of like toward the upper eastern shore area and toward the Wilmington, Delaware area. Now, we've had no reports or indications of any kind of severe activity, but through the course of the afternoon, there may be some other little isolated pockets of storms developing in the area, and there could be a chance for some hail and some strong gusty winds and some lightnings. We're trained professionals, folks. Don't try this at home. Some lightning with those storms. So you be aware of that, and I'll see if I can fix my mouth. The rest of the afternoon, variable cloudiness, windy and warmer for our area. A 50% chance of those showers and thunderstorms with a high in the upper 70s to lower 80s. Tonight, a chance of some evening showers, then gradual clearing, lows around 50 to 55. And for Sunday, partly sunny and cooler, highs in the mid to upper 60s. 57% is our relative humidity, 74 degrees at WLIF, FM and AM Baltimore. Now another hour of favorites on Light 102. Four continuous favorites that are always just light. We're Baltimore's station of choice. Light 102, WLIF.
But nothing's gonna change my love for you. You ought to know by now how much I
Light 102, and nothing's going to change my love for you. Glenn Medeiros. Also heard from the Turtles. We went up to Nova Scotia for Ann and Murray and Danny's song. And the 3 o'clock hour began with Daryl Hall and John Oates and One on One. We've got about 13 after 3 on a Saturday. Hey, it's the weekend, and you're with Light 102.
Hi, this is Dick Ireland on behalf of Clark, Appler, and Lober Opticians. Okay, so sometime ago,
Dodge Monaco during Tate's $1 million spring clearance. That's Tate Dodge and Tate Chrysler Plymouth on Ritchie Highway in Glen Burnie. Tate, the big volume dealer with the big savings. Nobody has what Tate has.
Thank you, Robert. When I say Merriweather Post Pavilion, you should think of Crosby, Stills, and Nash, James Taylor, John Denver, and other big names in music. You might also think of Bob Newhart and great comics such as he. Well, now you should also think of WLIF Light 102, because starting tomorrow, we've got tickets to these shows and others, and all week long we'll be giving you the chance to win them. Stay with the station with the hottest tickets in town. WLIF Light 102. Light and easy every time you turn on the light. WLIF Light 102.
Oh, when the sun beats down and burns the tar up on the roof, we're walking above under the boardwalk. We'll be falling in love under the boardwalk.
Light 102 with some wishful thinking from Johnny Moore and the Drifters, Under the Boardwalk. Billy Joel, She's Always a Woman. And we began with Kiss Me in the Rain, Might Get Your Chance Today, by Barbra Streisand. It's about 26 minutes after 3 on a Saturday with Weekend Gear on Light 102.
And now, a physics exam for your car. Answer the following multiple...
Antique and modern jewelry. We're the only station in Baltimore that plays soft, relaxing, light music all day and all night. WLIF, Light 102, with Roger Whittaker. Music that feels right all the time. At the Light Place on your radio, WLIF, Light 102.
You are here and warm, but I could look away.
Light 102 with Phil Collins requesting One More Night, please. Bob Welch and Sentimental Lady. Before that, we also heard from Juice Newton, and we began with Roger Whittaker and The Last Farewell. It's 3:44, 16 before 4 on a kind of a gray Saturday, a little blustery outside. Might get some storms and showers on and off throughout the evening. We'll give you the complete update at the top of the hour. I'm Gary Helton with you until 6 at Light 102.
And then there were 4 in the WLIF Light 102.
The music's always just light. WLIF, Light 102. Nice song on Light 102. Quincy Jones with James Ingram on the vocals. There, I'll get it right. Just Once. Before that, pretty song from Three Dog Night, Pieces of April. And we began with a memory from Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell and Your Precious Love. We've got about 3.5 minutes before 4 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon in Baltimore at Light 102. And coming up in my next hour with you, Restless Heart, Natalie Cole with her latest. We'll go back for a memory from The Lovin' Spoonful, the wedding song by Paul Stuckey, a big favorite here in our town, as well as a tune from the Beach Boys and many, many more. You keep it right there. Stay by your radio. Keep it on Light 102.
Look, it's Regis Philbin.
Where?
By the Entenmann's display.
What's he doing?
Specially priced through Sunday only. This offer is good at all 4 G Briggs stores. Don't miss it.
74 degrees at 3:59. WLIF weekend weather. This afternoon, variable cloudiness and windy with a chance of some showers or thunderstorms. The high today in the upper 70s to low 80s. Tonight, a chance of some evening showers and then gradual clearing. Lows between 50 and 55. For Sunday, as you take part in the walkathon or the Bay Bridge Walk, partly sunny and cool in the morning. In fact, the temperatures in the morning will be in the upper 50s. They'll rise to the mid-60s by early afternoon. 57% is our relative humidity. Once again, 74 degrees at WLIF, FM and AM Baltimore, with another hour of favorites on Light 102. Your favorite singers and favorite songs on WLIF, Light 102.
When I was young, I'd listen to the radio. Every sha-la-la-la, every whoa-whoa, still shines. Every shing-a-ling-a-ling that the
Light 102, WLIF, and we got things started at the 4 o'clock hour with Barry Manilow and I Can't Smile Without You, Restless Heart in the middle there, and the unmistakable harmony of Karen and Richard Carpenter. And yesterday, once more. Coming up on 4:11, just about 11 minutes after 4 on a Saturday, kind of gray, broad, blustery day outside, wet and windy, sort of like my show. I'm Gary Helton with you for a couple of more hours here at Light 102. Stick around. We've got Natalie Cole, Peter and Gordon, Frankie Valli, and a whole lot more of your favorites coming right up.
Now, Advantage Chrysler means 0% financing or rebates up to $2,000.
Don't miss Debbie Reynolds as the unsinkable Molly Brown at the Lyric Opera House May 8th through June 3rd. Call Telecharge at 625-1400.
A late Saturday afternoon in Baltimore at Light 102. In fact, about 13 after 4. And, by now, you know that just about any time is a great time to get friendly, and it's that time again. I've got coupons for you and 3 others to enjoy the new Friendly's big beef and cheese and ice cream cones to go all the way around. This time, be caller number 13 at 481-WLIF, 481-9543, and I'll send you a family of 4 altogether, a 4-pack of coupons from Friendly in our Friendly Fun in the Sun giveaway, because anytime's a great time to get friendly. From WLIF, Light 102.
Please lock me away.
One great song after another on Light 102. Light 102 WLIF with a comeback hit from about 15